welcome to Inside Outboards with your host, Cody Bass.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and all that YouTubey stuff. That helps me out with my channel, you understand? Okay, we're getting back on this Fitty jet. In the last part 1, part 2, we did spark check, compression check, recoil starter repair. Can't remember what else I did. But anyway, it needs a lot. But the good news is I scored another 50 horsepower 4-cylinder. It's a later model. I'm guessing probably 87, 88, something like that, whereas this one's an 80. The one on my main welded aluminum skiff is an 83. So this one I picked up today, you have seen it before in one of my videos. I'll show it to you again. Of course I will. But I'm at the point on this jet. Now don't get me wrong, it's got a lot of work needs doing to it yet. But you know, the basics are there on the facts check. Fuel, air, compression, time, and spark. So I tell you, you know, I said to myself, at this point, before I do all these other things, it's got a bent transom clamp, it's got, you know, it's dirty, creepy crawlies and things inside there. So I thought, you know, before I go any further, I'm going to put it in my tank. And we're going to see if it'll run. That's what I said. So this other motor that I just bought, this other 50, it has electric start, it has the tooth flywheel, it has tilt trim, it has all kind of goodies. The mystery about it all is, I don't know if it runs, if it's seized, if it's been submerged, I really don't know. But it doesn't really matter because for what I paid for it, the flywheel alone is worth that to me, because that right there, I have several Mercury starters. That tooth flywheel right there allows me to make this motor electric start. Even if it has been submerged, most likely that tilt trim setup is perfectly fine. It looked really good. All the paint was intact and so forth. It has a 4-blade nice propeller on it. Oh, I'll quit rambling about it, just show it to you. Okay, you guys may remember this when I filmed it before. There's the tooth flywheel I'll need and starter and everything if I choose to tear it apart. I'm now the owner of this motor. I bought it from the guy. He says that it actually ran. He said the reason why it's like this is some guys tried to steal it off of him. That's why he's got it parked back here now. And, but anyway, he said he wasn't planning on doing anything with it, so I bought it off of him because it's nothing else. It's got a lot of good parts, but one of the things I'm really interested in is the old tilt trim there. It's got an almost like new propeller on it, 4-blade. And I told him, I said, do you mind if I cut the steering or whatever? And he goes, nope, I don't care. So, ain't sure on that yet. So, I'm going to let the weather get better before I even mess with it. Okay, we know what it means when I wear the hat. That means somebody came a-bearing some gift. Yep. Let's go look at it. Well, there she is. It's a 55 commercial. I haven't even took the bonnet off of it yet. Does have a stainless steel propeller. And it's a nice one. I did pull it over. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. Got something going on here. He's got the oh yeah, looks like they were having some electrical problems. Huh. Interesting. But it does pull over. Mostly complete, I'd say. I've got about, oh, at least a half and a dozen of these here motors. So, fella told me it was sitting in a shed of somebody's shed that he was related to or something, and they were cleaning it out and said, "You want that?" I said, "Yeah, I want that." Good motors. 55 commercial. Basically, it's a 55 horsepower power head on a 70 horsepower leg. Twin carbs, twin cylinders, Evinrude goodness. So during the making of this little Mercury 50 jet, I had a couple people, because I was filming right there, asked me about my BS button behind me. What's that for? I'm going to show you what it's for. Okay, I want to give just a little bit of language disclaimer. If you got some youngins, you might want to put in the earphones, run them out the room. Just going to be a little bit. How you doing? Yeah, what can I do for you? It's me, Trader Jim. My cousin, Billy Ray, sent me down here to talk to you. He's my blood cousin, third connected. Anyway, he told me that you sometimes trade and buy outboards. Yeah, I do some of that. I do a little horse trading now and again. So what kind of motor is it that you got? Well, I've got this outboard. It's a peach. It's a 9.9 Yamaha two-stroke. Purrs like a kitten. Spins like a top. But you see, it's not powerful enough for my skiff. So I want to trade it to you. Yeah. It spins like a top. Purrs like a kitten. Starts first pull. Well, you know, you might be in luck, because I just happen to have a customer who's looking for something like that, around a 9.9 15 Yamaha two-stroker. So yeah, I've got several 25s through 35s out there. I've got about 6 of them. I could probably do some trading with you, because like I said, I got somebody who's looking for one. So tell you what, you got it with you? It's right out here in the truck. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just, you know, do you got something like a 25 or a 30? Maybe even a 35? I could trade you this little peach. Yeah. Did I mention it purrs like a kitten, spins like a top? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I tell you what, let me move my Merc here, my jet. You run grab that, we'll throw it in the tank here, and I'll start it first pull, and I'll listen to it purr like a kitten. And ain't nothing I love more than watching a little Yamaha two-stroker spin like a top. So run out there and grab her, and we'll throw her in here, and if she runs out good like you say, we do some dealing.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'll just put it on your rack there, and I saw all those 35s. You just point which one you want me to have, and I'll just throw it in my truck and be on my way. Oh, well, it might not, exactly start first pull. It might not right now,
What do you mean? You just said it purrs like a kitten and spins like a top and starts first pull and all that. What do you mean it won't right now?
Couldn't I just put it on your rack and, and grab that 30 and, yeah?
Ah, okay. Real quick, let me show you this.
Warning, bullshit alert. That was bullshit. Bullshit detected. Take precautions. Bullshit level DEFCON 5.
All righty, let me shut this door. Oh, my shovel. And shut the door. Shut the door back. There is the Mercury jet. She's a runner. I've still got a long way to go with it. As far as cosmetics and thingies, this clamp is bent. Probably heat that and straighten it. The other one's stuck. The shift mechanism for the boot down there, when I shift it, it sort of works. I guess it does. That would be forward, all the way forward. That would be neutral. That would be reverse. So it works. They've got a piece of copper tubing used down there in the cowling I can't show it to you. I just don't think you could see it. But you can see the end of it right there. Right here. Maybe. It's just a piece of copper, half-inch copper pipe that they flatten the ends on. Right there's the end of it. They just flatten the end of it, and it's a copper tube. Yeah, you can kind of maybe see it in there. I don't know. See it right in there? It's just a copper tube that runs to the shift deal. What the heck is that? Treasures. Oh, that's part of that old other outboard I was messing with. But so yeah, she's a runner. 50 horsepower, 4-cylinder, 1980 two-stroker Mercury jet. You understand? She is a runner. And long ways to go. Put that up so I ain't trying to pull it with the off on. Oh, and yeah, so you know, and it kind of amazes me for these 4-cylinder inlines, they actually pull over, you know, fairly easy. So Mercury got something right there. So, yeah, she's a runner. I'll be back. Okay, so she's a runner. And I certainly got all the parts to take it to the next level if I want to. Depending on whether the one I just got turns over, has compressions, and could be a nice running unit in and of itself. So, but this guy here's a runner, and I'm happy to get it. And it went down just like I told you it would. The fella, I got him his 15 horse, got it all squared away. And he was like, well, would you just be interested in having that Mercury for the bill? Yeah, I'd be happy to have that for the bill. I think I did okay. So that's going to be a wrap on this one, and thank you for watching.
More vids are coming on Inside Outboards with Cody Bass.